What is up, guys? My name is Squishyspud, and today we're going to talk about why the Xbox One is the better console. As I stated in my video previously, we'll link it down below. I'm not a fanboy for either system. I'm simply making these videos to help those of you still on the fence on whether or not to upgrade, which is the best console for you. I will try to include as much fact as possible, but obviously this video will contain some of my opinion. If your opinion differs from mine, that's great. Let me know in the comments down below. But don't be a douche. I'm always open to hear the opposite side of any argument, so let's keep it civil in the comments. And same goes for those of you who agree. Let me know why you agree, or if you think I missed something, let me know. But without further ado, let's jump into this. And the first point, right out of the gate, is external hard drive support right from the beginning. When the Xbox was announced with 500 Gigabyte hard drive, it seemed like plenty until we started getting information on install sizes for a lot of the next-gen titles, which seemed to be around 50 to 60 Gigabyte, which would see only about 10 games installed at a time. Now obviously many were not going to be 50 or even 40 gigabytes, but sure gave gamers the impression that soon the console's hard drive would be full and need to be upgraded. Now, Microsoft has always hated its owners tinkering inside their products, so they made it void the warranty if you open the case to attempt upgrading the internal hardware yourself. However, the Xbox One came with external hard drive support from the get-go, making it much quicker and easier, for most, to upgrade the hard drive with the added bonus of not having to reinstall everything. For those that game on multiple platforms including PC, upgrading a hard drive is a no-brainer. But for many gamers who only play on console, they found this to be a daunting task, so simply plugging in an external hard drive was definitely a selling point for the Xbox. This point may come off as more of an opinion, but after the whole Xbox DRM debacle when they first showed the Xbox, they seemed to come back in full force to show huge appreciation for their player base. It's a fact that PlayStation outsold the Xbox One by a huge margin, but this just seemed to fuel the fire for them to do better. After buying my own Xbox later on down the road, with the release of the Gears of War Ultimate Edition bundle, I soon found myself inundated with free games and a PR team that seemed to listen to everything the players said. This, coupled with monthly UI updates and tweaks, it definitely seemed that the Xbox was out to show those who had supported their product that they were listening. No pun intended, Connect.
I don't like your tone, Squishyspud.
Speaking of Connect, they even went as far as to pull the Connect's always having to be plugged in feature, and then they even got rid of the bundle so you can get an Xbox without the Connect, making it cheaper, and that was definitely something that everybody wanted to see, so that was just proof that Xbox was willing to make sacrifices to what they thought was the right way to go in order to make their fans happy. One of the features that I first thought would be a gimmick, but turned out to be a fairly useful addition, is the HDMI pass-through for HD TV on the Xbox. Being a YouTuber, my setup is on my desk in my office right next to the computer for recording, but I can see the drawer for HDMI pass-through. Being able to use your console to find programming you're interested in, tune into the channel, and then have it play on the same screen while you're gaming is pretty interesting to say the least. So if any of you have used this feature, let me know in the comments down below what your experience was like. Up next is a feature that wasn't available at launch but has proved to be a fan favorite, and that is backwards compatibility and crossplay to Xbox 360. For those of you who don't know, shortly after the release of the Xbox One, Microsoft announced that backwards compatibility would be coming in the future. After its arrival, it was clear that Microsoft's idea for handling backwards compatibility was the better choice. If you already own the game on 360, simply put in the disc and it will automatically install the backwards compatible version for free. For those who didn't own the game, you could still go and purchase the hard copy from a store, or purchase it digitally through the Windows Store, and it would show up on your Xbox ready to download. Now, because the architecture of the Xbox One is so different to the Xbox 360, to make it work, the games run on an emulator, giving you the full Xbox 360 experience, be that chat, friends list, the works. Also, while playing the 360 games on the Xbox One, you can play people that are still playing on the 360. So that turned out to be pretty neat. As of creating this video, the whole Xbox 360 library is still not available, but I'll link in the description below a page to all the compatible games thus far. Another cool feature is the snap feature. This allows you to snap a compatible app to your main app. That's a lot of apps in one sentence. This could be the controls to the built-in DVR, a music player, or the internet, so you can keep that strategy guide open for the next boss fight. On small monitors, it's not the best option, but for those of you gaming on larger TVs, the screen real estate it takes up won't make as much of a difference, and it definitely brings the console close to the multitasking excellence of the PC.
PC maturation. PC maturation.
Kidding. Chill out.
PC maturation. PC maturation. PC maturation.
However, by far my favorite is the available optional Xbox Elite controller. This is by far the best controller I've ever used, and it trumps my SCUF 4PS for the PS4 very easily. Now this controller is not a needed peripheral by any means, and a lot of the features available on this controllers like these are not vital, but they feel great. Just the weight and the feel of this controller alone are incredible, and with the added built-in memory, you can save up to 2 custom button maps right to the controller. The Xbox controller app allows you to pretty much map any button to any other button, which is glorious, and you can also save many more button maps right to the console. For a full look at the controller, I'll link my previous review in the description below. There you go. Also, something I believe the Xbox does right is the social chat feature. Inviting people to chat is super easy and quick, as is creating the chat itself. Double tap the home button and it allows you quick access to your sidebar options, so while doing an open lobby for subs during a live stream, accepting friend requests and then subsequently inviting them is fast and intuitive. Plus the invite the whole chat to the game saved me so many times during GTA sessions when GTA would just kick us randomly, half the lobby would be kicked for no reason, so for this alone it deserves to be on the list. And last again are exclusives. As I said in the last video, why PS4 is the better console, exclusives are opinion only. My favorite game series is Gears of War, but there are plenty of you out there that simply don't know any better and hate those games. So for me to say Xbox is better because of Gears of War is my opinion. Do yourselves a favor, look at what your friends are upgrading to, and go where your games are. Thanks for staying with me this long. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.